The market is basically frozen. Everybody's waiting for the Nvidia numbers, trying to figure out what to do, and they're all missing one of the best bull trades that's about to start. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your daily show that focuses exclusively on swing trades and trading ideas. No macroeconomic data, no charts of the indices, no psychology talk, numbers, just focusing on trades. My name is Wilhelmi, head of tradings here at Bullmarket Lifestyle, where we like to combine trading, profits, and freaking living our lives because that's what we're all about. We only have one life. So time is the most precious and valuable commodity that we have. And I respect your time by keeping these videos short and to the point. Let's go. Here is the first trade. And they're all coming from the uranium sector because we got a game-changing news out of Kazakhstan. Now you might be saying, Kazakhstan? What's up with that? Can barely find that on the map. Well, Kazakhstan is, with a wide margin, the largest producer of uranium in the world. It holds about 43% market share. And the largest uranium producer in the world, therefore, obviously comes from Kazakhstan, and it's a huge uranium company called Kazatomprom. And Kazatomprom, what they say, really carries weight in the global uranium market. And out of the blue, Kazatomprom comes out and lowers its production goals and targets for 2025 by a whopping 17%. That's crazy. Because you need to know that Kazatomprom alone is basically responsible for about 20% of the global uranium production. So what does that mean? That means that the uranium supply, the global uranium supply in 2025 will basically fall by another 3 to 4%. And the divergence between supply and demand is gonna go even crazier, which is great news for uranium companies that are producing uranium already. Actually, the Financial Times cited analysts from Canaccord Genuity that say that these reductions by 17% by Kazatomprom might be too optimistic. And they think there's a real chance that Kazatomprom might actually produce an additional 10% less in 2025. So that is the trigger that the uranium stocks have needed, who have been, let's face it, in a bear market for almost a year now, about 11 months. So Energy Fuels, one of my favorites, American uranium producer and rare earth minerals. So we catch two birds with one stone. And this one is looking good. If we look at the longer term chart, we see that yes, it broke below the long-term uptrend. We don't like that from 2020, but it held the middle line of this huge support area, which is marked blue here, as you can see. And now it's going back up, trying to reclaim that uptrend. And with the news in its back from Kazatomprom, once people understand what that really means for the uranium market, this stock can really go. The short-term downtrend, as you can see, is broken. Down in the RSI, the downtrend also broken. If we can catch this on weakness a little bit closer to like 470, yes, let's go long on Energy Fuels. If you want to play this more conservative, Let's take a look at Cameco, the famous Canadian, one of the biggest Canadian producers. Long-term trend. Let me zoom out. It's going, and it's going. There we go. Since 2020, it's a beautiful uptrend. As you can see, completely valid. It broke down to a nice double support right here, and then moved back into the uptrend, which is what I expect energy fuels to do as well. The medium downtrend is broken. If we can catch Cameco around 40-20 right here at this low end of the uptrend channel, let's go. That's a great long for me. That's where I want to be. And if you like it highly speculative, the uranium small cap stock that is a producer, Ur-Energy, I know the management well. They're producing in the US. I really like the company. Let me zoom out and you can see, man, this stock has been a dud for a while. As you can see, really has done nothing for basically a year. But the fundamental development of the company is moving forward, and we have reached a big support zone here, the blue horizontal lines, that goes all the way back to even 2019. So this is a really strong zone which held again in the beginning of August, and this stock hasn't broken the uptrend, which makes complete sense because it's much smaller than energy fuels, and especially since compared to Cameco. So this one goes last, but when it goes, it'll go. So I'm looking at this and I say, okay, if it comes back down, there's a gap fill right here around 108, or maybe it might even retest 102. So I'll buy the first half at 108 and keep the second half open and see what happens. Does it go down? I'll buy it here at 102. Or if it breaks the downtrend, then this one can really go. And then look at what we're talking about here. First area would be gap fill around 130, but really the medium term range would be this area around 150, 145. So beautiful upside for the first swing trades in this new uranium bull market that is about to start. Nobody's paying attention to uranium. I can't blame them because for almost a year it has done nothing. But now we have the fundamental news to kickstart a new uranium rally. You want to be in it? Put those stocks on your watch list. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.